energy and passion is a well full of unreturnable gold of unknown depth. If this were life, we do best to spend wisely, just in case the depths were shallow. But it's a game, so dig deep and spend every piece just in case the depths are infinite. The regret of burning out early pales in comparison to having a lot left in the tank in the end. There's working to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. Both are eventually needed for the top-tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. The showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier.
Yo. Hi.
What up? What's up, y'all? How you guys doing out there? Limitless Soups, baby, coming at it again. What up? What up? What up? We got Noah Masseth. What's poppin'? Noah Masseth. Gavin's here too. All right, hello, Gavin Witt. How you guys doing, man? Welcome to today's show where we go over all the stuff that it'll take to get you to the next level, whatever that next level may be, whether you're a 6th grader trying to make your high school team, or a high school player trying to make college, or just any young kid trying to make the NBA, right? Because that's the ultimate goal. And tonight, what's up, Connor Rush? We got a big, huge night tonight. And of course, that is the NBA draft. All right, the NBA draft is tonight, the image of the day. So maybe one of you guys will get your name called. Maybe. Now, I mentioned this last year for last year's NBA draft. It's like June right now, so I think we were up to about like 6 or 7 or 10 players, something like that. I don't know where we were at. All right, but Connor Rush was there, and a few other people were there. Noah Coleman was there. All right, and I asked them if they watched the NBA draft. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? And what's funny is like no one watched it, and I pointed out something. When you watch the draft, you guys should at least watch the highlights of the draft. If we're at practice, wait till after practice, of course, but watch the draft, or at least know who was drafted, at least care about the draft, because when you watch it, you might see a few interviews, right? And when you see those interviews of the top players, even the 50th pick player, they're all going to say basically the same thing. They're going to say thank you, thanks to my mom, things like that. But one thing is always said, unless it's maybe Joel Embiid or maybe Giannis Antetokounmpo. Those guys are from different countries. And they also started late in basketball. But with most people, even the foreigners, they will all say, this has been a dream of mine since I was 7, since I was 9, since I was 3. this has been a dream of mine. To one, make the NBA, yes, but they get more specific. They say to be on this stage, to have the commissioner put the hat on me. They know the whole deal, and they say that they've been watching it since they were young. All right, so with that said, a lot of people watch the NBA draft, but not as many as like that watch the NBA finals. And basketball might be a really popular sport, but it's not like the most popular sport. And there's some TV shows that are ranked higher than basketball. And even TV's falling down since the invention of like YouTube and stuff like that. Everyone does not watch basketball in the world. So let's say out of the people that watch basketball in the world, it's like 10% of the world that watches basketball. You want to say 20? Okay, that's pushing it though, but okay, sure. All right, but let's say, 10% of the world watches basketball. How many of the people that watch basketball actually watch the NBA finals? Maybe like 50% because, their teams are out. Why would you watch it when your team's not in, right? But 50% of the basketball fans will watch the NBA finals, even though only 2 of the 32 teams make the NBA finals, okay? So now we're dealing with 5% of the world watch the NBA finals. It's probably a lot lower than that, by the way, because a lot of the world don't even have TVs. But so we'll say 5% of the world. And then how many of them watch the NBA draft? I'm guessing fewer than 1% of the world watch the NBA draft. And it's probably way fewer. All right? There's not tons of people watching the NBA draft. I'm guessing 20 million people maybe watch the NBA draft. I don't even know what their things are. I don't know what the Nielsen ratings mean. Let me actually see the number. How many viewers watch the NBA draft? Is there a number up there? All right. Let's see. It is 2.1 million viewers watch the NBA draft, up to 3 million in 2018. So about 3 million people will watch the NBA draft. Thank you very, very much, Google. All right. 3 million people watch the NBA draft. All of these kids say that they watch the NBA draft every year. So right there, you have very little chance to make the NBA. And if you're not one of the 3 million people that watch the NBA draft, you have an even smaller chance to make the NBA. And what I think it does is it puts hope in your heart. Or you're one of the people that take it seriously. You honestly believe you're going to make it there one day. If you honestly believe that you're going to make it there one day, you'll have a chance to make it there. If you truly don't believe that you're going to make it, it's in your heart, I know for a fact I won't make it. Well, even if you were 6'10", you would have a very little chance to make it. Belief is the first step, right? It's I don't know, if trying to do something impossible. Whatever it may be, running a 4-minute mile. It was once thought impossible, right? And then until the one guy did it. All right, and then now everyone who's a very good runner can do it. But at one point in time, it was thought as impossible. Okay, impossible. I bet you, out of everyone that didn't even try to run it, they didn't make it. No, only those that even tried or even knew about the record. So with that said, watch the NBA draft tonight. All right, if you're at practice, just watch part of it. Watch the first pick. Watch the last pick. Watch the highlights of it. Know about the NBA draft. Know who's going to get picked. And let's see if we can figure out who the top pick will be based off of some other people. Because we have Chet Holmgren. We have, who else do we have? We have Jabari Smith. We have Paolo Banchero or something like that, however you pronounce his name. All right? But some people make mock drafts. When they make mock drafts, again, I'm just trying to get you excited for the draft. The mock drafts might look something like this, where it's the 2022 NBA mock draft. They say Chet Holmgren is going to go to the Magic. Some of this stuff depends on what the needs of the teams are. The NBA, Michael Jordan was famously picked third. He was picked behind Akeem Olajuwon and behind Sam Bowie. But when he was picked behind Akeem Olajuwon, it made sense because the Houston Rockets at the time, they needed a center. They didn't need a guard. So, it's kind of important, right? But then the Portland Trailblazers chose Sam Bowie, which was just a miss. just a miss. So this is what one person says. They say that Chet Holmgren from the Magic will get chosen. If you look at past ones of these, there's always someone who's just like out, like just like that was the dumbest decision ever, right? Say Powell's going to go to the Thunder, Jabari Smith's going to go to the Pistons, Jaden Ivey's going to go to the Rockets, all right, and then all these other people I don't even know yet, but I'm sure one of them will be a superstar in 5 years. We don't even know. We don't even know. All right. Someone else says Jabari Smith will go first. All right. And then Chet Holmgren goes second. These aren't even out of order. I think that the OKC switched their pick or something like that. But yes, Paolo Banchero could be third. All right. Do you guys have any like thoughts about any of these people? Do you guys know any of these people? Do you guys care about any of these people? Because you will in a second. All right. Chet. Ben Levy. Yo. What's up, Ben Levy? Whoa. I should say some Ben Levy stories during our practice. Ben Levy, Hall of Famer in the house. All right. Paolo's number one, you think? Oh, man. Well, we will see. We will see. This one gives a whole write-up on it and, like, why Jabari Smith will be number one. It says his whole, like, things or whatever. Chet Holmgren, so you can maybe believe these people a little bit more because they aren't just throwing that out there. All right. When you look at something like the draft history of the Sacramento Kings, all right, it's crazy who they could have got. All right, one, like, oh man, let me see if I can pull it up here. I just saw it today on Twitter, and the history of the Sacramento Kings, it has been crazy. It has been crazy of what they've like done in the past that has been like wrong. All right, can I find it anywhere here? Let me see. So it was. Here, I sent it to someone real quick. But here, let's talk about some other stuff and I'll get to that. What Ben Levy stories have you said in practice? Also, nice transition slide. I know, right? I'm so fancy, dude. I'm so fancy. What Ben Levy stories? Let me think. Oh, anytime a player questions me and goes, I should be point guard, I always go, listen, Ben Levy said I was holding him back. So I gave Ben Levy the ball. 7 turnovers later. And 2 shots from half court, Ben Levy finally was like, all right, you win. So that's our Ben Levy story. Hey, I don't hold back. You know me. All right, the daily challenge. All right, before I get to some other stuff, the daily challenge of the day for the seniors. I believe that we're on the seniors. If you have the book, the daily challenge is you're on day 27 of the workout card, 10 minutes of ball handling, 100 push-ups, 200 jump shots, and 10 minutes of jump rope. If you are, I'm just going to go through them all just real quick. If you're a first grader, you're doing day 25 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. Second grade, day 25 of the homework assignment. Third grade, finish day 25 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. 4th grade, continue with day 25 of our homework assignment as well. 5th grade, finish day 25 of the Michael Jordan Hall of Fame workout. 6th grade, continue with today's list of items from the Chastain Challenge. 7th grade, doing the 10-month Chastain Challenge. 8th grade, for today, practice all 6 Euro steps for 3 minutes each. 9th grade, continue with day 25 of our homework assignment. 6th grade, continue with day 17 of our 21-day challenge. That is mastery. And then 11th grade, you're doing the day 17 of the 10-minute drill, which is extremely hard. And then the last one is the 12th grade. You're on day 27 of the workout card, like I said before. All right, those are all the challenges. What about 15th grade? 15th grade. Oh, actually, we do have the workout card for that. The workout card says once you reach college, you're supposed to multiply everything by 3. So once you hit like high school, you multiply it by 2. So you're doing like 10 minutes each. When you get into college, you multiply it by 3. So that would be 15 minutes of ball handling, 150 push-ups, 300 jump shots, makes our shots, and then 15 minutes of jump rope. And once you become a pro, you multiply it by 4. So there go all the challenges for you guys. All right, Jam basketball. We have no basketball games this weekend. All right, we will start having them again starting the following week, so July 2nd, and all the games are going to get squeezed into 3 weekends. So the 2nd, 9th, and the 16th. Since we're out of town the 16th, basically just have 2 weeks for the high schoolers. I think. Wait, Yeah, just those 2 weeks. Yeah, the 2nd and the 9th, just those 2 weeks, and then we will maybe just go with the local people. I'm not sure what we're gonna do actually, but we'll figure it out. But you're gonna have like 3 games the first 2 weekends, so that'll be a lot of basketball coming up on both those Saturdays. So heads up for that, and then 2 games on the last weekend. Now, what I was talking about before, was the Sacramento Kings. They're notoriously bad at drafting players. Back in 2018, they drafted Marvin Bagley III. The very next pick was Luka Doncic. What? They could have had Luka? But who would he have been with? No one? I'll tell you who. Because back in 2012, they drafted Robinson. I don't even know who this is. It's Tyreek T. Robinson with the number 5 pick. The pick right after him, Damian Lillard. And then in 2011, they drafted Jimmer Fredette. The very next pick, Klay Thompson. Now, if they had one of these players, they could have ruined them, right? They could have just been like, oh, nah, we don't train players. Sorry, dude. All we do is play games here. We're like one of those programs that isn't 50 All-Stars, right? But they also could have done really well and not gotten the nice draft pick that they did later on, right? But chances are they just suck at drafting players. They suck at guessing talent. All right? Or maybe they just really suck at developing players. Either one could be true. It's really, really random. All right? Yeah, I've been going to the St. Mary's gym at night to get shots running in. Nice job. Thomas Robinson is his name. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate that, Benjamin Levy. All right, moving on to our monthly challenge. Our monthly challenge is the behind the back scissor wraps. All right, the scissor wrap dribble. If you guys are doing that, make sure that you guys are posting that stuff. And then the last thing is our 5 perfect weeks. I know that Ben Lee attempted the 5 perfect weeks. Let's see how you guys are doing the 5 perfect weeks. Timberwolves have a similar problem. Yeah, that one's player development, right? Especially with Andrew Wiggins. Let's check out to see the homework. Who's posting some homework here? We got 5 perfect weeks. Third week, 5th day for Kiernan. Noah knocking it out. Gavin knocking it out. All right, workout with Gavin doing flare cuts. Okay, you guys are doing our actual workouts. Fantastic job with the jump ropes, everything like that. Great job, everybody. I see you working, and keep it up. Now let's peek at one of these just to hold you guys accountable. All right, who's been posting? How have you been posting? Does it look like you're improving? Let's check out some ball handling from Kiernan. That's basic. Let's check out this one. Looking nice. His eyes are up on the camera. I like that. Side to side. Oh, he's handling that rock. He kind of messed up. Look at the dad in the background doing some laundry. I like it, Zach. Knocking it out, man. Good job. All right, front, back, alternate. Killing it. Great job. I like it. Anyone else? What else do we have here? We have the Divine Drill with Noah and Gavin.
I hear you.
All right, I see you guys. Oh, I can't hear you. Making them talk, Randy. I hear you, man. Great job. With the flare cuts, you guys are practicing flare cuts. Let's check it out. A little slow. A lot slow. But that's all right. It's all right. What about this one? Kieran with his, what is it? Week 3, so a 3-mile run, went to the indoors. That's smart. It's about 91 degrees today. And his dad's running with him as the cameraman. Yo, he needs a body cam or something, man. Yo, his dad's such a great runner. He's running while filming. That's crazy. Anyways, fantastic job with all that stuff, you guys. Really, really proud of you. Great job. Let's check out our quote of the day. Quote of the day is, grow through what you go through. Now, not only does it rhyme, it also has like a cute little picture. I mean, like, and it makes sense. It's all deep, right? So you have to believe it. I mean, it rhymes and it makes sense. It has a picture, so you have to go through it. But yes, grow through what you go through. All right, we talked about it before. It's been our running theme for this week, and it's about being anti-fragile. Fragile is a glass. Resilient is like a piece of wood. All right, but anti-fragile means when you get hit, you get stronger. When bad things happen to you, you only get better. And they're like, we can't stop them, right? You only get better. All right, grow through what you go through. All right, you want challenges. You want all these bad things, but they are just water on your soil. You want all the hardships. That's just sun from the sky. You want all these bad things happening to you. The coach is screwing you over. You want that because they are nutrients for your soul. Grow through what you go through. It's a beautiful quote. Rhymes. It's all perfect. It makes sense. It has the picture. So believe in it. That's the quote of the day. Make sure that you know when I ask it from you. Moving on to our itinerary for the next few days. What we're doing tomorrow is the middle school stuff. Okay, so that's the middle school stuff in the middle right there, which is the autonomous workout. So on Friday we will be doing the autonomous workout, where I give you guys either the entire workout, you have to work by yourself for the whole hour, or I make it just a 10-minute workout. I'm thinking about the 10-minute workout. I'm going to give you something random to do for 10 minutes. And then whoever does it the best, all on their own, without us pushing you guys can push each other. But that will be the autonomous workout, to see if you can do a workout on your own without us pushing you. Judge rank dribbling will be a part of it. Retreat, explode drills, step ups to shots, baseline sweep, finger roll layup, and then pick and roll layup to create. That's what we're doing tomorrow. And then the stuff that we aren't doing, but that we did, that we will be doing probably the following week. The back down series, pick and roll, rescreen, Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layups, dial jumps, and then peekaboo shots. And what we did last, I want to say Monday, was retreat to pass, jump stop to corner option, jab to 3-option jumper, shots to box outs, Lana's moves, and then one-on-one post. Eventually, after we maybe get enough people, we're going to be doing all of these on the same, on that day. We won't be splitting them up anymore. We've only been doing the middle school stuff for a reason, because we have a small group of people. Once we get a whole bunch of people, then we will split it up to make it just elementary, just middle school, just high school. So heads up for that as well. Moving on to our story of the day. And then right after that, we have our trivia question. So heads up for that. But let's start with our story of the day. Watch it. Michael Jordan not making his high school's varsity team, and Kobe Bryant sitting the bench as a rookie in the NBA, provided them with the fire they needed to earn all they eventually achieved. If they were given everything right away, who knows where these two greats might have ended up. It's not on purpose, but literally, it's the quote always matches up with the story. It's really crazy. Yes, you want to grow through what you go through. Now, both their stories are a little overhyped. I've got to tell you this, okay? Both are a little overhyped. Which one has the greater story of the two? It depends on your perspective, right? So Michael Jordan, I'm about to just try to dispel part of their myth, but it should lift them up higher. So Michael Jordan famously didn't make the team his freshman year. He got cut his freshman year. Who cuts Michael Jordan? What? Not cut on his arm. Cut from the team. Who cut him? His varsity team cut him. As a freshman, he didn't make varsity. He made the JV. Freshmen usually don't play varsity. I don't care if they're Michael Jordan or not, but his was special. They knew he was good enough, and they put him on JV so he could explore his game, and he averaged 36 points a game. Stop with the stories. He was not cut, but he did take offense to it. He took offense to that, right? Like all those memes say, he took offense to it, and he was like, nah. He was so mad that he did score 36 points a game from JV. Two, the guy that made it over him, he invited him to his Hall of Fame speech and ridiculed him in front of everyone because he's a psychopath. All right. So it did mean a lot to him. He did cry in his room, right? He really wanted to make varsity. So, that's not really failing, but if you want to see this failure, yeah, do that. So when you make your JV team as a freshman, don't be happy about that crap. Be totally mad about it. That's a great way to see things. I'm down with that. So act like that. All right. I've definitely been growing. That's a good thing. All right. And then from Kobe Bryant, yes, famously airballed those 4 shots. That's crazy, right? But also didn't play that much in the beginning of his career. But he was behind an all-star, Eddie Jones. And as a rookie, everyone knew, but he wasn't strong enough yet, right? And he was so young. He's the youngest player to ever play in the NBA. So there's reasons he didn't play. But that stuff did make them stronger. All right, and crap. I mean, for Kobe, he made the NBA. Is that really failing? Made the NBA at like age 17. Did you really fail? Is that failing? So, but they saw those things as failure. So it's all about perspective. So what, like, if you make like a D1 team, and it's like a mid-major, like I went, maybe I should have been mad that I didn't go to like Kansas. I was asked to go to Kansas, but you know what I'm saying. All right, you should be like, nah. This little thing that I've gotten, I'm happy about it, but nah, I'm mad too. So change your perspective, and then you can take those stories and propel yourself as well. Like I said before, you want to be anti-fragile so that every bad thing ends up making you better. But yo, keep twisting those things around to make them bad. Be like, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Be perpetually looking for better things. All right, our trivia question for the day is coming up right after these commercial breaks. Yo. No, the commercial didn't work again. Sorry about that. It happens. I mean, we're just losing out on ad dollars here. But I really don't have any commercials yet, so it doesn't really matter. All right. The trivia question for today is brought to you by 50 All-Stars mugs. By the 50 All-Stars mugs, they have our Ambergram logo on them. They also have our 50 All-Star logo on them. And don't forget that the Ambergram one also works upside down. Oh, I would have... No, there you go. Upside down. Yes. All right. Anyways, for the trivia question, we have Kieran Louth with the 7-point month so far. Whoever's winning at the end of the month gets a coin sent to them or given to them. Connor Rush was with 5. Right behind him, we got Finn Kaufman with 4, Noah Masseth with 1, and Austin Masseth with 1. We've only had 1 month ever where someone has beat Finn Kaufman. In the history of this show, only one time, and that was Connor Rush, has ever beaten Finn Kaufman. And we are down to the last few days of this month. We have 7 more days, basically, or 8 more, or something like that, of this month. Can Kieran Louth or Connor Rush hold on? All right, we're going to see it. We're going to see it. Hopefully you guys do. All right, the trivia question for today is, it's about the Celtics. It's about the Boston Celtics. I press random. I press random on the screen, and the Celtics up there are one of the greatest teams of all time in the NBA. And the question is, who was the first Celtic player inducted into the NBA Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame? That's the question. Who was the first Celtic player? They have had so many great players throughout the years. Who was the first Celtic player inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame? All right, and this is I'll give you a hint. It's an easy question. It's easy. It's an easy question, guys. That's your only hint. It's an easy question. Russell's a nice guess, but no, that is not it. You only get one guess, by the way, for each of you guys. Russell is not it, but it is an easy question. Notice I'm putting easy in this. Right there. We got Bob Cousy. Again, nice guess, but there's no Bob Cousy. I actually guessed Bob Cousy. That was my guess. Now, you guys know what Google is, right? You guys can Google these things. Just type it in to the Google machine and it comes out. Now, just because I'm saying it's easy doesn't mean that it's really, truly, fácil. Es no fácil. Pero it's easy. All right? Easy is just the hint. Alright, nobody. We got nobody for this one. Alright, I might have to have it last to the end of the show. Anyone that answers before the end of the show wins. And in a couple of minutes, I will tell you guys the answer. But for now, I am moving on to the next thing. Alright, what else do we have here? Boom, 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 boom. It's dinner to guess. It's funner to guess. You know what? I'm gonna let funner slide because usually you spell stuff incorrectly and stuff like that. But I've always said this. Anyone that says that funner isn't a real word because it's supposed to be more fun, they're usually people who don't know how to have fun. So yeah, yes, it is way more funner to guess. All right, we got Chuck Cooper as a guess. Chuck Cooper as the guess for Connor Rush. That is not the guess. Chuck Cooper is not the answer. Again, you only get one answer. Should we switch the rules to where everyone gets as many guesses as they want? Do we really want me to ask how many championships have the Warriors won and someone to just type out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Do we want that? Do we want that? You only get one guess. Everyone gets one guess. So sorry. But that guess was wrong. All right. Finishing up here. Again, we have our practice tonight. All right. Make sure that we show up to that, and then we have our workout tomorrow. And what else? The things that I want to bring up? Besides watching the draft, make sure that we are preparing for our games, okay? And we have some travel basketball coming up here in July. Think about that stuff. Start thinking ahead to that, and really work toward that, so that when you go all this way and spend all that money, that you're putting yourself in the best position to actually succeed on the court and off the court. So that's going to take a lot of work from you guys. All right. So make sure you guys actually do that work. All right. As for the trivia question, the answer was indeed Connor's second guess, which does not count. It is Easy Ed Macaulay. That was his nickname. Easy Ed Macaulay. Charles Edward Easy Ed Macaulay played with the St. Louis Bombers in 49, the Boston Celtics from 50 to 56, and the St. Louis Hawks from 56 to 59. After a career in which he played in his first 7 NBA All-Star games, named MVP in the first, and scored 11,234 points in his 10 NBA seasons, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1960 at the age of 32. The Celtics traded him and Cliff Hagan to St. Louis and ended up with Bill Russell in return. So he got them, Bill Russell. Wow. As players, Bob Cousy entered in 1971. And Bill Russell in 1975 into the Hall of Fame. John Honey Russell, Celtics coach from 1946 to 48, was inducted in 1964 for his playing in pre-NBA era as well. So yes, the answer was Charles Edward Easy Ed Macaulay. I've been putting in the work. You have been putting in the work. No, and I'll see if you can keep putting it in. Great job. Don't forget, you guys, that the quote of the day is grow through what you go through. Everyone, nice seeing you guys today. Make sure you guys keep working, keep posting all your working out and stuff like that to improve. And I will see anyone who shows up tonight. We also have a workout tonight, not just our practice. Don't forget that. So come ready to work out from 6:30 to 8. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out, y'all. Reese's Pieces.
Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing, my people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man, it's a freaky time, that's how we do it, man. It's a party time, we can end it. Boa baby, it's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, Inna the business, I'm dangerous, my trigger on the baddest. The party just started, my body's in a hurry, I enter, looking for a bad boy inna the place, ain't nobody bad. Enter, looking for a bad boy inna the place, ain't nobody bad. Aubrey, I'm a biggie man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man, it's a freaky time, that's how we do it, man. It's a party time, go get ready, big man tea, my people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa, yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya mademu wenye uko na baki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mila waki